put this team together at Ford New Holland, we threw out all preconceived notions about what a tractor ought to be. First, we talked to customers, understood how they like to work, what they really want in their next product.
Power. Give me a tractor with more lugging power.
Comfort. I spent a lot of time in that cab. It's got to feel right.
I need a power shift that's smooth, that's got gears in just the right place for my work.
Hydraulic capacity. I could use all the hydraulic flow I can get when I'm picking potatoes.
I don't know why they can't make these things turn any sharper.
The controls ought to be easy to get to.
Oh, put an engine in this thing that's got some guts.
So we put all these ideas together and came up with a different kind of tractor. A tractor designed for comfort, yet dedicated to productivity. No little improvements here or there, no compromises. We came up with a tractor designed for the way you want to work.
The Genesis tractor. New Ford 145 to 210 PTO horsepower tractors are designed for the way you want to work.
You know, sometimes when I'm trying to get through a tough spot in the field and I just want to lean forward and help push the thing through.
New Genesis engines change your definition of tough field conditions. Up to 50% PTO torque rise over a wide speed range. Consistent, predictable throttle response. It cuts down your need to downshift, so there's less stress on your engine and on you.
It's unbelievable. You got to get this thing in the field and try it.
It wasn't just power we were after. If you're going to run a machine for 1,200 hours a year, it's got to be fuel efficient.
Horsepower, torque response, and fuel efficiency. Genesis engines sacrifice nothing. A unique piston design and large intake ports swirl the air in the combustion chamber. The result, excellent fuel-to-air mixing.
What these engines have is constant power plus performance. What that means is that as you lug your tractor down, you get increased horsepower, better fuel efficiency, reduced noise, but you still have plenty of torque reserve.
Smooth, quiet, and gears right where I need them. That's my idea of a good power shift.
The new Genesis Power Shift transmission is smoother, quieter, easier to use, and much, much more. One lever does it all. Pull it back, and you're in reverse. Push it forward, and the tractor moves forward. No clutching, no bumping, no grinding. No fumbling your way through a shift pattern. Hold the lever to the right and shift up through 16 forward or 9 reverse gears. Smooth, clutch-free all the way.
You really ought to drive this thing. To downshift, all you have to do is tap the lever. And to go back up, just tap it the other way. You really got to drive this thing.
That's all you need to know to operate the tractor. But the Genesis transmission has a number of programmable features that turn simple commands into productive, time-saving performance. Like programmable upshift, downshift that lets you move through 1, 2, or 3 gears at the touch of a button. When you get to the end of the field, just push the downshift button, then the raise work switch, make your turn, press the buttons again, the transmission automatically shifts back up, and you're on your way.
That's smooth. That's really smooth. That's the way I want to work.
And this is where you want to work. The Genesis cab is a new concept in agricultural equipment. The hood is sloped on top and narrow behind the wheels for excellent visibility. There's more glass and a better front and rear view than any tractor in its class.
We designed the cab around the operator. Every control's functional and right where it ought to be.
This is no off-the-shelf tractor seat. Specially designed by Ford New Holland engineers, It features intelligent, easy-to-find controls, like the height control button on the right armrest, and the fore and aft control up front, just like a car. The sides on the backrest are contoured for more elbow room. The whole seat swivels to the right and left, 6 positions in all, plus free swing. All major tractor controls on a console that adjusts to be right where you want it. The new Sidewinder movable console. Throttle and power shift surrounded by convenient transmission control buttons. Hydraulic controls at an angle natural to the movement of your arm.
3-point hitch lever is here, electronic draft controls, PTO.
Whether big or small, no matter what the operation, we want you to be comfortable. Adjust your seat, your steering column, and now, with the Sidewinder console, you can adjust your controls.
Push the switch to adjust the Sidewinder console. Send it all the way back. It swings out to the right. Swivel your seat and you're in position to keep your eye on the implement behind you and the field in front. Controls are still at your right hand and there's nothing to keep you from stretching out your legs. No more struggling, no more stress and strain.
This is definitely the way I want to work. Sidewinder.
The instrument cluster keeps you in touch with all tractor functions. Simple bar graphs and large digital displays are easy to read. Transmission gear, engine RPM, and ground speed are displayed simultaneously. Soft buttons control exterior lights, and the display reminds you which lights are on. But it's more than just a display panel. It's the tractor's intelligence system.
Nearly every critical function is monitored. Engine, transmission, hydraulic system, and driveline. We've reduced the number of connections and simplified them and made it more reliable.
I'd like better turning capabilities. Get this tractor to turn as sharp as you can.
The optional and exclusive Super Steer axle gives you a turnaround diameter as small as 15 feet, with any size tire. Compared to standard front-wheel drive tractors, turnaround diameter is reduced up to 40%. Here's technology turned into time-saving productivity.
The Super Steer axle uses proven mechanical technology. All the action is centered around a simple, heavy-duty ball joint.
The principle is simple. Move the inside wheel out away from the frame for more tire clearance and greater steering angle. At the same time, the outside wheel moves forward in front of the nose. Front weights are mounted on the axle, so they move along with the wheels.
It always seems such a waste to me driving through all that crop in the headlands. But the Super Steer axle, it really works. I mean, I can make a simple U-turn now and get right back in the rows.
Electronic draft control gives you precise control over hitch-mounted ground-engaging equipment. Dial in the blend of position and draft you need. EDC takes care of the rest. You can also adjust 3-point hitch drop rate and height limit. An optional radar lets you set a desired maximum rear wheel slip. Standard 3-point hitch capacity on Genesis tractors is unmatched. 15,000 pounds on the model 8970.
Today's implements require more hydraulic power and flexibility than they have in the past. Until now, there really wasn't a tractor that could handle some of these implements adequately. That's why we gave Genesis tractors a MegaFlow option.
Optional MegaFlow hydraulics boost hydraulic flow to an industry-leading 55 gallons per minute and gives you the flexibility to do a multitude of functions simultaneously without sacrificing power.
MegaFlow's 2 pumps allow you to operate a low-flow, high-pressure system from one remote and a high-flow, low-pressure system from the other remote without overheating. No other tractor can do that.
Other tractors make one common pump carry both loads. That can overheat the oil, steal horsepower from the tractor, and may damage the entire hydraulic system. More hydraulic power, more versatility.
Our customers ask for better serviceability. Make a tractor easy to service, and you make sure it gets serviced regularly.
Just slip this little door open, you got your oil fill, dipstick, oil filter, Engine coolant. Need more engine access? Watch this.
On the Genesis tractor, the entire hood flips up just like a car. And long service intervals means less downtime. Engine oil and filter, 300 hours. Hydraulic filter, 900 hours. And fuel injector service isn't required for 2,400 hours. Major service is simple. All hydraulic cylinders are external and easy to get to. The PTO clutch can be serviced out the back without splitting the tractor. It assures you of long life and solid resale value. Even the little things mean a lot, like the eye-level fuses you can check from the tractor's seat. There's never been a tractor so easy to maintain.
Dependability and reliability are built right in. We set extremely high performance and reliability standards for the Genesis tractors, and we met them.
Ford New Holland tests constantly under extreme conditions to prove Genesis durability. Assembled at the same North American plant as Ford Versatile four-wheel drive tractors, the Genesis tractor is the best value in the industry. New technology lets quality control engineers check every tractor function. No tractor leaves the plant without a perfect score. All this attention to detail makes the Genesis tractor the highest quality, most productive, most dependable tractor available today. But don't just take our word for it.
Oh, you just gotta drive this tractor. The more you're around it, the more you notice the little things that just make all the difference.
This thing's got guts. Genesis, you just gotta drive it.